Hello, my name is Matthew, and today I will show you how to create a wet mount slide and how to stick a cheek seal. You'll be needing a slide as this one. You'll be needing a cover slip like this. You'll be needing distilled water, methylene blue dye, a paper towel as seen here, a toothpick, and droppers as seen here. The first step is to obtain a clean microscope slide. Then, with a dropper, you place a drop of distilled water on the center of the microscope slide. Then you obtain a toothpick, a clean toothpick, as you can see here. Then you put it into your mouth, as seen here, and scrape it gently against the side of your cheek in hopes of scrubbing off some of the cheek cells, which we will use. You then take the toothpick with the cheek cells on it. Then you rub it into the distilled water on the microscope slide. Then, with a dropper, you take some of this methylene blue dye with a dropper and place a single drop of this dye onto the distilled water, and then you wait 1 minute. Now get a cover slip and at an angle place one side of the cover slip against the slide, making contact with the outer edge of the liquid drop, as seen here. Then lower the cover slowly to avoid making air bubbles. When that is done, take a piece of paper towel and put it next to the cover slip as seen here. Put it next to the cover slip to draw out excess dye and water as seen here. And lastly, remember to dry off any water or dye from outside the cover slip before putting it to view under the microscope. When using a microscope, there's something you have to know. When you carry the microscope, always carry with two hands, one holding the arm and one supporting the base, as seen here. The electrical cord should be plugged away as to not accidentally tangle your feet in it. And never touch the glass of the ocular lens or the ocular lens as seen here, or the objective with your fingers. All of your fingers attracts dirt. And when using a microscope, always start with the low power objective lens, as seen here. And it should be lined up with the tube, and the stage here should be in its highest position. When using the low power objective lens, focus with the coarse adjustment knob as seen here. When you have perfectly focused in low power with the low power objective lens and centered what you want to examine, which is the cheek cell in this, then carefully switch into the next highest power. When using the medium power objective lens, find focus with the fine adjustment knob as seen here, and not the coarse adjustment knob. And again, do not use the coarse adjustment knob in any high power setting. It may send your cheek cell crashing into the objective. When you have focused perfectly in medium with the medium power objective lens, switch to the highest power. And here in the highest power, you should always also use the fine adjustment knob. When you've finished viewing at your cheek cell, switch to the low power objective lens before removing the slide from the stage. This provides more space for the slide and keeps the objective from being scratched. And then carefully unplug your power cord, rewrap it, and make sure that the microscope is set on low power and that the stage is up at its highest positioning. Again, with your two hands, one on the arm and one supporting the base, return the microscope.